Welcome to our review channel. Today we're going to be checking out this Powermatic 5 Plus tube injector. We have our instructions here, and we might pay attention to those soon enough. Let's open this up. Ooh, that looks pretty. I really hope this thing works good. Is it our on button? It says 3 already. Well, I guess it's good that it was tested. Not good if it was used. Put our tobacco right in there. Start off with the lead gate. Start off with that many square tubes. They all look pretty good. My biggest fear with this is that they're all going to get crimped up here like I've seen on all the videos. But looks like they're all in there pretty good right now. Let's close this up. And let's find our instructions here real quick. Step 1, connect cord. Step 2, turn on. Step 3, lift lid and place tobacco in. Step 4, align tubes on an even surface and place them in the hopper. They are in the hopper. Step 5, press start to begin the feeding process. Step 6, filling of cigarette is complete. Oh, that's really loose. That'll smoke quick though. Okay, well let's try another one. Yep, that's about the same looseness. I thought maybe it was just the first one. Okay, this is our density. Oh, we went up there. Let's try another one. That's a little bit. Not much more though. Let's try that level. These all seem pretty loose, but it is a little bit more dense on each one, so let's just leave it on that. Put a little bit more tobacco in here. And let's set this up for auto. To switch it to auto, we're going to hold down the start button for 3 seconds. Then we'll hit start again. This is going to change my life. Oh, are you going to be able to? If this keeps working like this, I'm going to be so happy. My biggest worry was that it was going to get crumpled up in here and just keep squishing them or not filling them and wasting the tobacco, wasting the tubes. Hopper. Hopper? You need more? Let's see what it says for error codes. It says hopper notification, tobacco low, tobacco not dropping. Okay, well, we'll say tobacco low maybe. Are you not on auto anymore? Okay, well, a little bit of a mess. You're gonna keep going? Oh, hey, stop. Oh, okay. I'm glad you stopped. Let's try some of these out. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit tighter right there. Yeah, it might have just been that new machine. Well, let's try one of these first ones out. Even the loose ones aren't too loose that the cherry's falling out. I like this. Switch you back. Let's put you in medium. I saw somebody had a little claw thing to grab these with. That was definitely not going to work. That's full all the way up to its tippy top. Let's get these out of there. I find these Costco pill bottles are the perfect size for these king size cigarettes. Put about 24, 25 in here, depending on how full you fill it. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's take this stuff out. Oops, that's right, magnetic. Okay, let's hit go. We'll just let it run until something breaks. Oh, is that going to jam up? Yep, look at that. So I got stuck. Oh, now I got jammed up. All right. Oopsie. Okay, so that's what, 3 now that are kind of screwed. Oh, missed it. It sensed that there wasn't a tube on there. Let's try that again. It's even a hint crooked. Oh, missed it. Alright. Well, let's try that one again. Nope. Alright. Let's give it a little push. Now let's try it. That one was a little crimped when it went up, but it still caught it. This one is lifted up some. I wonder if it's going to slide it over. Oh, good. And it says hopper again. So far, we found out that it does work, and that when there is any errors so far, it just stops making noise. So when it stops making noise, come over and take a peek at it and see what's going on. I like that because that means I can walk away from this, let it do its thing, and then if I notice that it's stopped doing things, I can just come back and check on it. So it says hopper. We're going to pull these ones out. So the only part I don't like is how much tobacco it leaves on the tips of these. Let's take this stuff, throw it in the hopper, and see if it makes a good cigarette or not. Let's do 1. Kind of loose, but not bad. Oh, missed it. And it stopped. So we come see what's going on. It's not the hopper, so it's got to be the tubes. Give that one a little squeeze there. See what happens. Not too bad. And we're back to hopper. So with just the trash here, it will still make a cigarette. Okay. I think whenever it says hopper, I'm going to hit it one more time and let it send that out and put that back in. Oh, I missed it and just dropped it down. Alright, we'll stick that back up in here at the end and see what it does. And we're up again. I think if this had a little bit more of a slant to it, we wouldn't get these stacked up here and anything would fall out of the way more. Oh, we were going to do this. Let's take one of these. Let's make it pretty. I'll stick it in there. Okay, now let's pull our hopper. And let's see if we can fill that one instead of waste it. Nice. Now hit Automatica again. Alright, last one. Let's see what happens when we're out of tubes. Well, it doesn't give us a code, but we can see that we're out of tubes. That one is going to be a problem. See if we can fix it though. Nope. Right, those will be done separately. Let's go. Oh. Oh. That was really messy up. So it must have sensed that it had something there. Hopper. Oh, we're going to find one of these tubes that we've already had kind of messed up. We're going to fix it. Fix it enough to get on there. Okay. Put some more in our hopper. So I have one that was ripped, two that was ripped. That was it. Those are the only ones I couldn't use. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, anything will work for the first 100. We're gonna do maybe 1,000 of these and I'll come back and tell you guys how it was. Usually I cut this open, but it says now it's easy dispenser. I wonder if I could do that and just shake them in. Step 1, peel this back. Ooh. Okay, so I've cut this. Open this up. Oh, that's coming out nice. It's been about a month since I pushed 1,000 tubes through this machine. Now I have 1,530 through it, and here's my final thoughts, I guess. Wishes. I wish that this was maybe a little bit higher, so tubes had further to drop so more could stack in there. Maybe a better ramp so all this doesn't get stacked up in the corner and stack all of the tubes up and block this up. I have found that for the most part the tubes go through no problem. Occasionally one will get jammed up in here, get crimped or ripped, kind of like this. Sometimes it'll rip all the way down the seam, but for the most part when it says hopper, there's still tobacco in this run here, so you're still going to have to take a tube and put it on there. I usually will take one of these that have been kind of destroyed a little bit, rip off the bad part, and then put it right on there, and then run it, and it'll put through. It'll kind of overstuff it a little bit, so you just rip that off, lift the hopper up, and drop it back in, and you're good to go. just hit it again and it automatically starts doing its thing. So I have really only wasted about this much of my tubes that get destroyed. Sometimes they just get crunched and I can kind of straighten it out and stick it on there and I get a full load. For me, this is definitely worth the money. I will never be without this again. This one, the Powermatic 2, it lasted for years. I mean, I think my first video was back in like 2013, maybe 2014. And this thing lasted, you know, at least 10 years. I have another one of these that I keep at our travel trailer, and that one is still running strong. Just this one kind of messed up. But the $300 that I paid for this one, in my mind, is definitely worth it. Putting the tubes in here is kind of difficult, you know, like by a handful. I have found that at least on this box where it has this little quick empty thing, where I just cut this open and then I can just shake them out. Well, for the most part. There we go. And then leave it like this, and the rest of the tubes stay in there, and this gets pretty full without having to mess up any of the tubes, and I like that. So if you are having problems loading them in, try that out and see if it works for you. Otherwise, I highly recommend this thing if you roll your own.